If you've ever asked for solar prices in Nigeria and got different answers, in this video, I'll explain why. The real solar price in Nigeria is not what most people think, because one house can pay 1 million naira and another pays 5 million naira for the same setup. Petrol is no longer a sustainable way to power a house in Nigeria. We all know it. But when you walk into a solar shop or browse it online, the prices you see can be very confusing. One person will tell you pay 1 million naira and another tells you pay 5 million naira for the same house. But the question is, why is there such a big gap? And more importantly, how do you make sure you are not being cheated? Today we are going deep. This isn't just a quick price list. We are going to look at the cost of panel, the different types of batteries, and the cost of installation, in which most engineers won't tell you. Before we start this deep dive, do me a quick favor. As you are here to know the truth, subscribe to my channel. We are building a community of smart tech users here. Now, 4 pillars of solar cost. To understand the price, you have to understand the 4 things you are paying for. First, the solar panel. In this year, we are mostly using a monocrystalline panel. They are more efficient in the Nigerian heat. A single 550 watts panel currently costs between 130,000 naira to 160,000 naira. Second, the inverter. This is the brain. A cheap modified Sine wave inverter will hum you and eventually destroy your standing fan and fridge. You want a pure Sine wave hybrid inverter. For a 3.5 kVA brand like Luminous or Felicity, we are looking at 450,000 naira to 650,000 naira just for the box. Third, this is the most expensive part, the batteries. This is where price of solar in Nigeria is decided. We'll talk about the different types of tubular battery and lithium battery in a few seconds, as that choices can double your budget. Fourth, the balance of system. These are the wires, the trunking, the roof racks, and the changeover switch. Do not ignore this. Good quality 10mm DC cable are expensive, but using thin wire is why many solar systems catches fire. Expect to spend at least 150,000 naira to 250,000 naira on just accessories and labor. Now, let's talk about the batteries, because this is where most Nigerians make a mistake. A 200 amp-hour tubular battery, those tall ones cost about 280,000 naira to 350,000 naira per battery. If you are building a 24-volt system, you need two, and that's about 700,000. They work well, but only last you 2 to 3 years before they start getting weak. Now, let's look at lithium batteries. A 5 kWh lithium battery costs between 1.8 million to 2.5 million naira. I know what you're thinking. Hey, Harizo, that's too expensive. But wait, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, please subscribe, because the next tip is going to save you millions in the long run. A lithium battery lasts at least 10 to 15 years. In the same time, you would have bought 4 sets of tubular batteries. When you add it up, lithium is actually 4% cheaper over time. If you can afford the upfront cost, go to lithium. Let's look at the extra packages. Now the small setup, 1 kVA to 1.5 kVA. This is for laptops, TV, fans, and lights. Total cost 900,000 naira to 1.2 million naira. And this covers 2 panels, a small inverter, and 2 tubular batteries, or 1 small lithium battery. Now, the family setup, 3.5 kVA to 5 kVA. This is the most popular in Nigeria. It carries fridge, a pumping machine during the daytime, and all your home electronics. Total cost with tubular batteries is about 2.5 million naira to 3.5 million naira, while total cost with lithium batteries is about 4.5 million naira to 6 million naira. Now, the big house setup, 7.5 kVA to 10 kVA. This is for those who want to run air conditioners. Total cost 8 million naira to 12 million naira. This requires a large solar array on your roof, usually 12 panels or more. Now, 3 mistakes to avoid before you go out to buy. Listen to these 3 things. Mistake number 1, undersizing your panels. Many installers gives you plenty of batteries, but only 2 panels. Your battery will never charge fully, and they will die quickly. Always ensure you have enough watt peak on your roof to fill the batteries by at least 2 p.m. Mistake number 2, mixing old and new batteries. If one battery in your system dies, do not just buy new ones and add it to the old ones. The old one will drag down the new one and ruin it in months. Replace them as a set. Mistake number 3, poor ventilation. Inverters and battery hate heat. If you lock them in a small hot cupboard under the stairs, they will fail. They need a cool, airy place. Final advice: solar in Nigeria is an investment and not a purchase. It's like buying a 10 years of petrol in advance. If you have 1.5 million naira right now, don't try to build a fake 5 kVA system with bad parts. Build a high quality 2 kVA system that you can expand later. If you need specific quotation or you have brand you want me to review, leave a comment below. I try to reply every single of my subscribers. I want to know how much you spend on petrol every single month. Let's do the math in the comments to see if solar is worth it for you. And please subscribe before you go. I'm Harizo. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.